Hello.
Hello, welcome to the channel. Look what I found. No one around the corner for me anymore. No slightly awkward pauses as I'm doing this or this. And hopefully slightly less dancing from him. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this 2,000 point game of Necrons versus Tyranids. Not Crush Stampede, we're just getting the classic Hivefleet Hyperion back.
Yeah.
With this one slight different adaptation, which is a once per turn re-rolling psychic.
Yep, once per turn re-roll on one psychic roll,
Yep.
which is actually pretty handy because I do like my psychic.
You do like your psychic. You got a bit of it today. We'll have a look at the armies in a minute. Have a look at the Necrons. I've gone quite hoardy for the Necrons. We are going to be playing the Tide of Conviction mission from the Grand Tournament 2020 book. So we'll have a look at the mission. We'll get the board set up. We'll have a look at the armies. And we're going to crack on.
One quick thing though, really excited for the new Tyranid Codex coming out soon.
Not slowly.
It's going to be great,
No,
especially with us winning Octaris recently. So
no, it's going to be terrible.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be awful.
Let's go.
Okay, let's have a quick look at the mission. So, Death and Zeal. Mission objectives. Objective purge. In this mission, if a player controls an objective mark at the end of the command phase, one or more of their units in range of it has objective secured ability. Or a similar rule, it remains under that player's control unless their opponent controls it at the end of any subsequent phase. So you control an objective marker. If your unit has objective secured, you can then move away from it and you still control it until your opponent takes control of it.
Ooh.
That is nice, but you
That's
still
really
want to be holding on to your... I know you will rush forward with your objective secured. Right, so usual take and hold. One or more objective markers for 4, 2 or more objective markers for another 4, more objective markers than their opponent controls for another 4, maximum of 12, maxing out at 45 and cannot be scored in the first battle round. This setup is probably not best for me, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so the second primary objective is a progressive objective. At the end of each player's turn, the player whose turn it is scores 2 victory points if they satisfy one of the following conditions, or 3 if they satisfy both of the following conditions. They control every objective marker on the battlefield, or they control at least one objective marker they did not control at the start of their turn. They destroyed at least one enemy unit that was in range of an objective marker at the start of their turn. So it's, as ever, all about those objectives.
That's good for me.
Yep. So I'm going to show you the Necron force that I've put together. Some new stuff that I've not used before. I'm really excited. Thank you, Imperium magazine.
That's a new model. That new model syndrome.
No, it doesn't happen to me. I'm about to lose horribly. Let's have a look at the Necron. Here they are to save the day. Lots of them. You may notice no vehicles. I just went with Horde. Nightbringer's there to deal with the big stuff, hopefully. But we shall see. So it's a battalion detachment. We have 2 squads of 20 warriors. One with Flayers, one with Reapers, and we have 5 Tesla Immortals. For my elite choices, we have, of course, 6 Scorpec Destroyers, Nightbringer with Antimatter Meteor, Deathmarks, Flayed Ones, 5 of each of those. So my Warlord is the Overlord here. This is not Zamotaak, the Inevitable.
Zamotaak.
Sounds about right. But yes, he's got the Scythe and Relic Resurrection Orb. The Technomancer paid a command point to give him the Veil of Darkness. He has the War Gear upgrade so he can fly, and he'll be going along with the Scorpex and healing them, hopefully. And we've got the Chronomancer because I've never used him before, and I'm really excited to. 2 lots of Murder Buckets. Murder Buku. Because...
Zamotaak, by the way, just remembered.
Yeah, I know it's Zamotaak. I couldn't remember his title. I'm sure.
Pretty
Yeah, I haven't used my Necrons for a while. Like I said, I got new stuff. So Tomb Spider, Canoptic Tomb Spider. So yes, he has the guns and the ability to deny psychic, which will probably be helpful. 2 squads of 8 Scarabs. I thought I had 16 bases done up. Turns out I have 15. So this squad is 7, but we agreed that one of them will just basically plink back up. Kill Scarabs. Spider brings back Scarabs. Kill Scorpex. Technomancer brings back Scorpex. He can do the same for Warriors as well, actually. Just bring back D3 a turn. Just blah, 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 blah. So I need a Ghost Arc, because it's basically transports 20 Warriors up, they jump out, and unless you kill the Ghost Arc, or all the Warriors, it just sits there healing them and bringing them back to life.
I really don't
Blah,
know
blah, blah,
that.
blah, 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 blah.
I mean, unless I have just a massive Horde army.
Yeah, we'll be fine. So Entropic Lance on him, so it's one shot, but it's beastie for damage. And Masters of the Martial and Healthy Paranoia are my custom dynasty traits that I always take. So Master of the Martial, everyone except for Nightbringer gets one reroll to hit. Is it just a hit? Just a hit. So yeah, just increases the amount of hits I'm going to get. That's any time they're chosen to attack. So that is shooting or combat. And Healthy Paranoia, just that extra 3 inches on their range. Because sometimes 3 inches makes all the difference. Let's go have a look at the Tyranids. Oh, you can hear me recording. Oh my god, I'm recording. Hivefleet Hyperion. I've spread out loads. So we're going to start left to right. We've got...
the Hive Tyrant.
With
Onslaught and what was it? Pretty sure it's Psychic Scream, and let me double check.
We also have Smite anyway, and we have
Death Leaper.
6 Hive cards. Dimmy, carry on.
Wait, no, Hive Tyrant has the Horror.
The Horror,
And
Psychic
Onslaught.
Scream, Horror, Onslaught, and Smite. Knows 3, casts 2. Warriors. Does he have the Venom Cannon?
Yep, they have the Venom Cannon and the Death Spitters, and they are literally modelled with what they look like.
WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. Yeah. We have 3 Spawn Mines.
Because I love my Spawn Mines.
Tyranid Prime.
Yep.
Jack Spike.
Because I love my spikes.
10 Hormigans. Exocrine.
20 Gene Stealers. 10 Gene Stealers. Broodlord with Catalyst and Smite.
What's he got? Is he a Warlord?
Yeah, he is the Warlord. He does have the Resonance Barb, so that's handy.
+1 to casting. And...
Swarmlord.
We haven't seen him for a while.
I felt like he was a bit of a waste with the points, but with his slingshot ability, I feel like he'll be a good pairing with the Dimikarian.
Gimme. So yes, I suggested this,
yes.
Jack, to move those 2 up together, and then the Swarmlord goes, "Oh, you big guy, move again."
And that will work really well with the Synaptic Link I've got on the Tyranid Warriors, because then I can use the Synaptic Network to boost it all the way to the Dimmy. Synaptic Link.
Doesn't he hit on 2s anyway?
I don't know, but it'll be handy against guys that block that. So
I don't really have anything that blocks that. Be hitting on 2s.
it's just handy.
Right, so that is Hivefleet Hyperion's 2,000 points. I probably should have brought some big gun.
No, he hits on 3s.
Hits on 3s, really?
So that makes it hits on 2s, and that's pretty good still.
Yeah, well, you all smell.
Especially with his 7 attacks.
Yeah, did you hear me?
What?
You smell.
So do you.
Yeah, probably.
And I had a shower earlier, so actually, no, you smell worse.
I've been at work all day, sharp.
I had PE and
A really hard day. Dealing with the general public. Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to get Hivefleet Hyperion out of the way so that we can get the board set up, because he's put them right in the way. We'll come back, show what that looks like, and then we will roll off to see who goes first. Okay, this is going to be fun. I'm going to say this now. I don't actually want to go first. There's a reason for that, and you'll probably see why in a minute. So we've got Scarabs on this flank with a Tomb Spider. They're going to go after this objective here. Scorpec Destroyers and the Technomancer with his Veil of Darkness ready to teleport somewhere to react in the back there. The all 4 Murder Buckets are going to follow around the Chronomancer. We've got the Immortals here ready to wander up to that objective. 2 blobs of Warriors screening Zamo. Not Zamotaak. He's not Zamotaak. He needs a new name. In the middle there with his Relic Resurrection Orb. Flayed ones here, and these Scarabs ready to go over and take this objective. Potentially followed up.
I have a new name for him.
No, you shush.
It's his brother,
Shush.
not Zamotaak.
No, we hear he's got his brother-in-law, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Whose name I can't remember either. But that's the Scorpec Destroyer Lord. Okay. So I will reveal my first dynastic order in a moment, but I will find out if we're going first. So we've got the Exocrine sat on the roof, Warriors down here. Exocrine's on here, it's got the 1 target at the moment because of the obscuring terrain. Gene Stealers, Broodlord, Hive Guard, Gene Stealers, Hormigants, Flying Hive Tyrant, Swarmlord, and Dimikarian. Now Dimikarian can go straight over that building. Swarmlord cannot, because he is a monster. So he will get as far as the wall. and then hopefully the Dimmy stays back far enough that he can do something about it. Okay, excellent. Jack, do you have a die?
Yes. Will we be doing roll off? Just who's first?
That's the match play rules. Whoever rolls highest goes first. You don't get to choose. Get a 1. Get a 1.
Why do you want to be Cinderella?
Necron, turn 1, battle round 1. Here we go. My first protocol will be number 1, Protocol of the Eternal Guardian. I will be choosing Directive 2. Each time an enemy unit declares charge against this unit, if the unit is within engagement range of any not within engagement range of any enemy units, you can either hold steady or set to defend. That means you will charge them with a 5-up Overwatch. And with that first squad, unless you thin out their numbers, that's 40 shots. So I wanted turn 2, so you could come at me first, but we're going to have to do it this way. So I'm going to do my movement. I'll show you what that looks like, and we'll go from there. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit coy to start with because I've got big stuff to deal with. So let's look at the movement. Okay, so these guys are all advanced up. I re-rolled for the Scarab, so I've jumped on that objective marker just because... Oh yeah, sorry, my secondaries. I'm taking Assassination, because he's got a few characters. Abhor the Witch, because he's got psychic characters. And Stranglehold, because I want to... I know this turn I've not really done much, I apologise, but... Moving forward, I'm going to push him back into his corner and strangle him with my bare hands.
And I'm taking Psychic Interrogation, Assassination, and Synaptic Insight, so I will have to keep a tally.
Yes, you will. Remember,
Fine.
it's only this, if the synapse creatures kill stuff.
Yes, I know.
Okay, these scarabs advanced over here. We weren't going to get far enough to get to that objective, which, interestingly enough, would have given me Stranglehold. So they've just come more to one side as a tempting little bait, flying forward going, mine, mine. Same as what they're doing over there. It was really boring, but that is the end of Necron turn 1. We'll come back after the Tyranids have moved. Brave Hive Tyrant has jumped over the building within, well, straight into the many ranks of warriors.
Yeah, just barely.
The Phearon is prepared to, apparently, go and bully some scarabs.
Scarabs.
Hive Guard, admittedly, have stayed still. This lot have all moved around. And these guys over here are rushed forward, ready to be scarab food. Right, so Jack, psychic phase. Where would you like to start?
I would like to start with...
Oh.
Hive Tyrant.
Hive Tyrant. So grab 2 dice. What's he doing first?
He is first going to cast Smite.
Ah.
It goes off with a 9, not Super Smite, so...
Okay.
D3, 3 Warriors. Beep, beep, beep.
Pop, pop, pop. Nothing I can do about that at the moment. At the moment.
Then I cast Horror against them.
Okay, hang on.
Also goes off.
What did you get?
An 8.
Here comes a deny from the Tomb Spider.
Is he close enough?
24 inches. That's a 10. You are denied.
Okay.
No horror for you.
I cast Callus from the Phearon.
Yep.
That goes off.
Excellent.
Then I'm pretty sure it won't reach, but I think I might as well check.
No. Yeah, there's no way you're going to smite from there.
And I need sight for smite and stuff.
Yep.
So Swarm Lords and no.
Psychic phase over. Shooting phase.
Shooting!
We're going to start with the slingshot.
Oh yes, start with the slingshot. Don't want to forget that.
So the Dimmy moves again. Swarmlord says, "Oi, big boy, go and sit on that." That didn't come out right. Boing. Dimmy on a pogo stick.
And now I have the objective. And now we both have 2.
Excellent.
And we're both coming towards the other objectives.
I'm going to eat them. Okay.
Now on to gun.
On to gun. Where are you starting?
Hive Guard.
Right, are they actually all in range? What are you doing?
12 shots from the Hive Guard into the Tomb Spider.
Bully.
Yes, let me double check my weapon skill as I haven't used my bit, so...
3s.
Pretty sure, yes.
Why doesn't he ever just trust
yeah,
me?
the listed skill 3 episode.
Where are you rolling?
Gotta roll here.
Okay.
Open area.
Hitting on 3s.
Do-do-do-do.
Nice. Wounding
I
on.
could have re-rolled that low one on the psychic thing.
Oh yeah, you get your free reroll. Never mind. Didn't need to anyway.
No, on the one that you denied him, what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you had to have done that before I rolled, and getting a 9. Yeah, getting a 9 and expecting someone to deny it, probably not going to happen, but it did. 3s. So that's 5 AP.
-2.
Right, 5 ups.
Okay, so that's 4d3 damage.
43 damage.
4d3. Okay.
3, 6, 7, 8.
How much wounds does he have?
I don't think he's got that many.
Hopefully not.
No.
Oh, and is he a unit himself?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Goodbye.
You don't get a tally on that because they're not synaptic.
I know. That's why I haven't written it down.
Good. Right.
It's annoying that X-Crime can't see them.
Yep. X-Crime can see nothing. On purpose, nothing.
Obscuring terrain block sets.
Yep. On to the hungry phase.
No.
No?
I paid 2 command points.
Are you actually going to do this to Scarabs? You're down to 11 now.
Oh yeah, because I'm
Yep.
doing this to a Scarabs. This is what you get for bringing Scarabs.
What? You bully them?
Yes.
Here we go, right.
Every time you bring Scarabs, you use them to hold up my massive guys. I'm not letting you get the chance.
Well, I'm going to over here. Right.
Come
on then.
I'm intentionally doing that. Ooh.
Oof, lots of misses. 2s.
If only the warriors were closer. Actually, wait. Oh, I should have declared them on them instead of the Dimicarium, because I could have used the moving
Just,
dots.
come on. D3 damage apiece? It's 2s.
Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, D3 damage
Yeah,
apiece.
right, roll them one at a time. So, put another dice down. Put it down. That's 1 dead base. Still alive, put another dice down. 2 dead base. 2 dead bases and 1 on 1 wound. So
they have 4 wounds.
Because they're awesome. Okay, so this is the squad of 7. So I'm taking 1 off. And now I'm rolling my reanimation.
For 2.
For 2 of them. There we go. So, oh, so close. So close to a base coming back. But that squad is now true to itself. Excellent, right. Hungry phase then.
Perfect.
Who are you declaring?
I declare the Dimicarium against them Scarabs.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I thought we were going to do the... That's such a waste. Hang on, stop. Charging the Scarabs, he needs 7 inches. Over here, please. He does not get it. That's your long bomb charge. He's more likely to die next turn, so what do you want to do? Do you want to use the reroll for him, or try and use...
Can they shoot into combat?
What's that?
Can those guys shoot into combat?
These guys? No.
Perfect, I roll against them then.
Wait. What are you doing?
With a hive turn charge.
Okay, but I wanted to Overwatch first.
Oh, sorry.
And you... Whoa. No, that is a failed charge. You're keeping that, and now I'm shooting you. Hang on. Right, so overwatching and spending a command point on disintegration capacitors. So because of my command protocol, I'm hitting on 5s, and these 6s are an automatic wound. Here comes lots of dice. I get to reroll 1 of these because of my dynastic thingy. So that is... Oh, wow. Holy moly.
That's a lot.
So that is, so far, 10 automatic wounds.
Okay.
Hang on, I've got more dice to roll. Because these are just hits. Get these out of the way.
How much damage does each of these do?
Just 1. Okay, so 11 4-up invulnerable saves. Cool. Where are you rolling? Let's go. Pew, pew. He's taken 5, 6 wounds.
I'm glad I regenerate wounds, I guess.
Yeah, if he's still there in your turn, mate, I will be very surprised. So he's taken 6 wounds, and now re-roll your charge.
I will be doing that.
Come on.
So, 2 dice, come on.
Failed the charge again, that was totally worth it.
That was 2 8s.
Okay, so Dimicarian failed his charge. Hive Tyrant failed his charge. He's screwed. And now we move into what's going to be a much more aggressive Necron Turn Two, Battle Round 2. Let's start scoring some primary objectives. Right, lots has happened. These guys have advanced up, so they're in range to take shots at the Hormigants. They've got Hand the Phearon, My Will Be Done on them, so they've got +1 to hit. They've got +1 to hit. I've got this objective, that objective still. Hormigants should be gone, and then if I kill the Gene Stealers over there, yes, I can go back to the objective, that's fine. They're going to take out the Hive Guard, and then Jack's going to have to turn around and deal with them, because otherwise they are going to mess up his back line.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Hey, you can...
No. Think about the meme. Are you sure about that?
Yes, you shut up. So these guys, currently, if I don't charge over there, I mean, it does mean I get stranglehold, but I'm happy to hold off for a second. I'm going to do some powers into him in a minute. I will spend the command point to do 2 powers into him. No, I'm not in range for one of them. So just the antimatter meteor, so I don't need to spend that command point. I'm currently on 9. Oh, and the Chronomancer, before they teleported, gave them 5+ invulnerable, and they get a free reroll to their charge. Whoop! So that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Cool. So, goodbye Hormigants, hopefully goodbye Gene Stealers, goodbye Hive Tyrants.
Remember, if you kill all the Hormigants, I bring them back.
No, you can't, it's match play. You didn't keep the points aside.
Oh yeah. Darn it. Why is that? Why do they have to add that rule for Crusade and make it Crusade?
Because your codex is still 8th edition.
Yeah.
So we're 9th edition.
Unless it says specifically in 9th edition.
Exactly, which is what that new Parasite thing does. Yeah. It says you don't have to keep points back for the Rippers.
That's why it's so handy.
Maybe you'll get the same for other stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know right now.
Will with how many things I have that are supposed
Okay.
to do that.
So we're going to go on to powers of the Catan into the Swarm Lord. Antimatter Meteor on a 3 to 5. You suffer 3 mortal wounds. On a 6, it's D3 plus 3. You ready? Yep, well that's nothing. I'm just going to have to charge him. I will put some shots into him as well, just to weaken him, because he's still on 6. Oh, that's not too bad. I got a 10-inch charge, and yeah. Right, shooting phase. 17. Gore's Reapers into the Hormigants. Hitting on 2s. I get to reroll one of those for my Masters of the Martial. Excellent. So that is 14 hits. 3s to Bug Zap. 3s. So
that's enough.
Jack,
Is it?
I miscalculated how many hits that was.
By a lot.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 22 wounds.
That is a massive miscalculation.
Yeah, I think I didn't miscalculate, I just misspoke. So Hormigants are gone. Yeah, I know.
That's not a miscalculation.
And now we're going to rapid fire the 20-man blob of these warriors into the Hive Tyrant. And I'll spend a command point to make 6s to wound. Sorry, 6s to hit an automatic wound. This is 40 shots. I get to reroll 1. Okay, so these guys are only hitting on 3s because they didn't get the +1 from the Overlords, because he gave it to the Scorpec Destroyers over there because it's hilarious. But that's still a healthy amount of hits. Oh yeah, 6s. So that's 4, 5, 6 automatic wounds. Yep. Oh, the rest of these are wounding on 5s. So that's still a healthy amount. I know I could have...
How many?
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 at AP -1.
Okay, I have 13.
I can... Oh, hang on. What's his normal save? Is it 3? Oh, it doesn't matter then, no, it's fine. I do get the additional AP thing for the hits, but because he's got 4 up and vulnerable, it doesn't matter. Right, where are you rolling?
Let me double check. I think it's 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3 as well. That's why during the Crusade you gave him a 2 up, because...
Yeah, I wouldn't give him a 2 up otherwise.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been a waste of a relic. Okay, roll it here. And he's still alive on 1 wound. Okay, now for the Immortals. 10 shots from the Tesla Immortals. Any 6s to hit are an additional hit. So none of those. I get to reroll one of those because of my trait. And now we're looking for 5s. So 3 saves at 4 up. You roll him over here for me. And he's dead. Roll the dice, see if he lashes out.
Please.
Yep, so that's D3, I presume.
I'm pretty sure he has well.
So 3 warriors die, and that's not an attack, so they can't regenerate from that. Oh, swap out the one flare they've got in there. Okay, this is going really well so far, but that is the end of my shooting phase. Now it is time for some charges. Jack, I am going to start... Oh no, sorry, he's got a gun. Bear with me 2 seconds. The Technomancer. He's going to pop some shots into the Gene Stealers. This is hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, and I can reroll one for my... Nope. And 3s. Jack, 1 save on your Gene Stealers. 5 up and vulnerable. It's fine. Okay, starting with charges. So I will be declaring against the Hive Guard with my Scorpex. Are you overwatching?
I overwatch. Yay!
So hitting on 6s.
Yeah.
1 hit. Wounding on 3s. Wounds. 5 up and vulnerable. Goes through. D for D3 wounds. Just the 1. I think one down to 2. And now I shall charge. I have a 9-inch charge, which I fail. I get my free reroll.
Which you fail.
Which I also fail. Alright, never mind.
Do you have a pick? Can you just do a...
No, I can't reroll the reroll. So that failed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to charge the Gene Stealers because I need to do something.
Wait. Do you
Over
realise...
there.
Yeah. Just saying. You realise the position is put...
Oh, it's awful. It's utterly awful.
Duh. What?
Yeah. No.
You are dead.
But you're having to deal with them and not this lot.
Yeah, but the X-Ray can't shoot anything anyway. So, and I can give it Caustic Blood, which makes it 3s guaranteed, which is an insta kill on all of those guys. There you go.
I've got 5 off and vulnerable.
Pathogenic slime, not
Right.
Caustic Blood. So.
Charging here. Oh look, I'm in. Many attacks from the Scarabs. Any 6s to hit are automatic wounds, because that's just what Scarabs do. There's a few in there, that's good.
Will these be 5 up and vulnerable saves?
Of course they will.
Okay.
And 1 reroll. Okay, so this is this many hits. And then 5s to wound. Okay, so that is 6 5 up and vulnerable saves. 4 Gene Stealers die. Perish. Ripped apart. Eaten, almost. Actually, yeah. Scarabs eat stuff.
So do Gene Stealers.
Now you can fight back. Okay, right, here we go. Rending Claws. 3s. Oof.
And for them 6s.
Doesn't do anything to your wound.
Oh yeah, it doesn't, so it doesn't matter. Ow, that's annoying. Anyway,
Wounding on 3s.
now looking
And it makes no difference.
Yeah, it brings me joy. And I got 3 6s.
Okay, out of the way. So that's 2 dead bases. And you're done attacking. So... Ah, so close.
That's one of the problems with it. It is a bit hard to actually
But those Scarabs are going nowhere. Are you within synapse?
I think so.
Hang on. Okay, that didn't go as planned. However, I don't hold 3 objectives, but I killed the Hive Tyrant, which scores me for assassination and abhor the witch, which I will add on momentarily, and then we go into Tyranids Turn Two. Okay, so Broodlord and Gene Stealers have moved up here. Prime moved around slightly, and the Swarm Lord's gone that way because he's feeling super brave. Psychic, where are you starting?
Psychic. Let's start with the Swarm Lord.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Oh wait, no, I forgot psychics before shooting.
It is indeed.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, I guess that means I must. What did he have? I know he had. I'm pretty sure it was psychic scream and smite. I'm sorry.
3 hours later.
It's onslaught and psychic scream. Yep. Okay, so he's going to psychic scream and smite. So first, let's do the smite.
Fails.
Next, he does the psychic scream. Yeah.
Who's this going on?
Wait, no. I'm going to re-roll the smite.
Too late.
No. That's going on the Scarabs because
Okay.
only
I don't want people to think I'm being
yeah.
mean. We're trying to
We're trying
practice
to-
competitive, so
because we're trying to do tournaments
Yeah.
and stuff. Okay, so D3. Yay!
One base is down to 1. Which is not a dead base. Boop. Okay.
I cast Catalyst on a Dimkarion.
I'm guessing that's from the Broodlord?
Broodlord, yeah.
Indeed. So Catalyst, it goes off. He's got a 5 shrug.
And, ooh, Smite.
Okay, or do you want to psychically interrogate the Technomancer?
Psychic interrogation, yes.
10. That goes off. Again, shouldn't be helping him, but there we go. Right, so...
I forgot he was a character.
Yep. And now we move on to shooting. Okay, so the Hive Guard are going to turn around and shoot the guys that should have bloody charged them. So, 12 shots. Okay, not bad, not bad. And then 3s. Okay, so AP minus 2. It's 5 ups.
None.
Oh dear. Okay, so roll these one at a time. So, one's dead.
Then...
One at a time. One's wounded. One's dead. One's wounded. One's dead.
How many wounds do they have?
I can't remember. 3, I think.
Okay, so that... Yes, that...
Okay, you finished shooting at them.
With
that squad.
With that squad.
So 1, 2, 3. Move your dice, please. And... Oh! Nothing gets back up.
So is it as many wounds as it has is what you need?
Yeah, so I need to get at least 3 for each of those, because I think I'm correct, they got 3 wounds each. Yeah.
Okay, now I pay 2 command points to do that again.
You need to do that at the end of your shooting phase. So,
sorry.
Exocrine.
Sorry, okay, yeah. I still pay 2 command points. Pathogenic Slime increases my damage by 1
Yeah,
shooting,
yeah.
which means each of these that hit is a kill.
You're a kill.
You're a kill.
Each of them that wounds
Sorry, each
and goes through, not just hits.
Yes, and by the way, Tyranids Warriors are on that, so actually these do make... So, that
Yeah, the bio-link do hit you.
Bio-weapon bond! It's handy.
So 3s. So how many have I got? 7. This is not good.
You have 3 guys. You have 7 saves to make.
So 1, 2, 3.
Dead.
We're all dead. Oh dear.
No.
So you spent the 2 command points shooting at the Technomancer.
For assassination.
Yep.
So do.
Oh, what's my toughness? I am toughness 4.
And I am strength
8.
Oh, so that's 2. So that's
DOS. AP?
AP minus 2.
Sorry, I've stolen your dice there.
It's fine.
Oh.
How many wounds does he have?
Not enough.
That's not a number. Okay, yeah.
Oh, hang on. I'm going to lie him down, spend a command point, and on 4 up he comes back.
Please don't. Yeah! Assassination!
Damn it.
Was he a warlord?
Nope.
Okay, so that's just 3.
Right, the way Necrons work, if there's a Lord or Overlord on the table, they have to be the Warlord. They do not share power. Right.
Oh yeah, and Swarm.
And Swarm Lord move. Oh. Stay out of an inch.
I know, I have an inch.
That's...
Pretty sure that's out of an inch. Yeah, that looks
Just move him over a bit.
And that makes him close enough to the objective.
Yeah, unless he charges, and then he's away from it. Okay.
Wait, doesn't it have to be 6 inches? So
3 inches.
3 inches, okay.
3 inches of the edge of the objective.
So, I mean, no, that because his base is.
Depends where he charges.
Yeah, his base is
Okay. Speaking of which, hungry phase. Where are you starting?
I forgot to shoot those guys. Those guys haven't shot, so not hungry phase.
Fine.
Yeah, I never shoot with them.
Well, okay. Strictly speaking,
I should take
the Hive Guard stratagem is done at the end of the shooting phase.
Yeah, no.
So
since we're playing this tournament late, no, I won't shoot them then.
Which, when do you do the Swarm Lord's ability?
Can't remember. Review. It just says in each of your shooting.
That's fine then. So at any point.
Yeah.
Okay. But again,
Yeah.
strictly speaking, if you played against someone who's being like that, because you fired twice with the High Guard first, they could say, well, no, you can't move the Swarm Lord. I'm not going to go there. I'm just making the point. Okay. Now we move to the Hungry phase.
Yeah. Hungry phase.
Who are you declaring with first?
I declare with the Dimmy, because Dimmy... Yeah.
Okay, roll the charge. Oh, look, he's
he
in.
makes it. Whoa.
Now, if he doesn't kill all of them, I'm going to actually laugh at you. How many attacks have you got?
7.
Cool, there's 8 of them. Charge over
I
there.
can pay to attack again, Adrenaline Surge.
Really against... Alright.
If it doesn't kill him, might as well. Swarm Lord. Oh, look, he makes it. Within an inch.
Yep.
And let me...
I've just got to say, spending that many command points on killing scarabs is crazy. Okay, where are you going first?
I'm going to go against the biggest squad of scarabs.
So here first.
Yes.
Excellent. Page interrupt. Here comes the attacks. Getting some dice together.
I need to get a special dice because he has a tail.
He does have a tail.
That's why he has 7. Wait, let me quickly check.
We'll be back. Here we go.
So, Yep. Weapon skill 3 up. So actually that 2 is also.
Yep. So 2s.
Yep.
So that's 4 dead bases. I'm going to roll the dice because of the Dimmies thing. I need a 5 or a 6 for nothing to happen. Like that.
Darn it, I wanted to get Digestion Spine because that gives me a 5 up invulnerable save.
Yeah, well, you didn't get it. And here
Not
comes...
5 up invulnerable save, 5 up feel no pain.
Here comes my reanimation. Seriously?
You keep failing 1.
Oh, how many dice do I need to roll before something reanimates? Okay, that's fine. So I am now going to pay 2 command points to interrupt with the scarabs over there. Which does take me down to 5. But I want them to do some damage before they get destroyed by the Swarm Lords. So they shall be attacking the Gene Stealers. And it's all these dice. That's kind of perfect.
Not sure you're not going to attack the Swarm Lord.
No, go with the Gene Stealers. Here come the attack rolls. So that's 4 so far. Get to reroll one of those for my ability. So that's another wound. And so that is... Wow, you called it 8.
Ha! Boom!
Off camera, Jack called it for 8 saves. Over here, please. That is 5 dead.
I have 6. Boom!
There we go. And now the Swarm Lord. Here comes the Swarm Lord. Hitting on 2s. Miss with 1. Wounding on 2s. Well, probably killing on 2s.
6 is actually important for this. Okay, 6. Let me quickly check.
How many damages each?
3 naturally. Each time you make a
Move.
roll of 6 up for this weapon, that target suffers a mortal wound in addition to any other damage.
Okay, so mortal wound. 1, 2. What does the tail do?
The tail
AP?
is just no AP, D3 damage.
Okay, so I get a save against the tail, which I fail. I'm going to command point that, just the laws. No.
So D3 damage. Lol. Bad. It's just 1.
So a base survives.
Oh. But I still have my Gene Stealer to attack.
I know,
He has
but
exactly 3 attacks.
the Swarm Lord has just finished attacking. Now is the winter of discontent. Oh, for goodness sake.
I was hoping you didn't fail, because I felt really bad because you keep failing.
Yeah, my reanimation protocols have not been going well. Right, I get to pick who goes next, so I'm going to go with my scarabs over here. Here's the scarabs. I get to reroll one of these. So that's 1 auto wound. This is not great. The scarabs are, I think, a bit worried. So 2 saves, no AP.
2 saves.
Oh wait, what's his toughness?
Toughness 7.
1 save, no AP.
Okay, 1 save, no AP. Okay, so that's 1 3-up save. He makes it.
Oh, Gene Stealer.
Oh yeah, Gene Stealer. 3 attacks. You know what? I'll use the Redding Claws again.
Fine.
Okay.
2 hits. He will survive. He'll live to see another turn. You're gonna be annoyed. He's taken 2 wounds. Okay.
Wait. I'm gonna do something that's gonna irritate you.
If you want, wait, Jack, listen to me. If you want to do it over there to attack again, the Swarm Lord's going to have to.
It's not to attack again.
What then? Because you're finished attacking.
Use this stratagem after a Tyranids unit from your army fights in the fight phase. Roll dice for each enemy model other than a vehicle that was wounded by any of this unit's attacks and not slain. On a 2-up, this model suffers a mortal wound.
2 seconds. Okay.
If I roll a
roll a 1.
A 2. Yeah. Mortal wound.
Off he goes.
Bink. And I just killed the unit.
Okay, but not with synapse.
I know. I don't care. I don't mind. I
But
wanted
you.
to kill.
Okay, right. That is the end of Tyranids Turn
No.
2.
Now
No.
I pay 2 command points to
Really?
Phearons Sprang again.
Why?
Because I want to kill
You're
the scarabs.
he's such a wimp. He can't kill scarabs.
I can't deal with scarabs existing.
Apparently
Yeah,
not.
they're cute, but still.
Okay, where are you rolling?
Here. So, 3s. Cool, everything hits.
2s. How much damage is this?
Each of these is D3 plus 3.
That's the squad.
And then this one's just...
Yes, the squad. So I've been pushed right back into my corner.
the opposite of what you said would happen.
Opposite of what I want to happen as well. So I'm going to have to do some moving and killing and slaughtering and so on and so forth. So, my next protocol is Protocol of the Undying Legion. I will be using option 2, so I get to re-roll a reanimation. We are putting my will be done on these guys and these guys, just because they're the ones in range. And he's going to give a 5-up invulnerable to this squad. And that is it as we move to movement. And let's throw some guys forward. So, my will be done on these guys. And these guys, 5-up invulnerable save on them. And, 2 seconds. Now we shall Antimatter Meteor the Dimicarion. You take D3 mortal wounds for 2. Could have been worse, could have been better. And now let's put some shots into the Swarm Lord. Shots into the Swarm Lord, any 6s to hit are an automatic wound. That wasn't that many. Reroll one of those. Oh wow, that was pretty terrible.
By the way, what's your card thing?
I did say.
Oh, sorry. Is it the regen one?
Yeah, I get to reroll 1 reanimation. And 5s. Okay, that did not cause as much damage as I was hoping. Okay, 5 saves at -2? -2 on the Swarm Lord.
So...
Takes 2 wounds. Okay, that could have been better. Okay. Yeah, this is not going how I want, but it'll be okay. Nightbringer is charging the Gene Stealers. He's got an 8-inch charge. Command point. Seriously, mate?
Did he fail?
Yeah, 7 inches both times.
Oh,
I'm down to 3 command points. And, okay.
You're through command points faster than I am. That's surprising.
This is not going according to plan. But I score Stranglehold, and I've taken an objective I didn't have before. I haven't killed anyone of yours that's on an objective. Haven't killed any psychic characters or any characters. So I scored. Start of my turn, I only had the 1. So that's 4 for that, 2 for the mission, and then 3 for Stranglehold. So we move into, sadly, Tyranid Turn 3. Jack did a thing.
They have 1 attack, 1 strength, 1 toughness.
So I spent the command point and did a thing. Death marks, hitting on 3s. 4 hits. 2s. So that's 2 mortal wounds in addition, and that's the squad.
Bink. They came.
I just couldn't be bothered to deal with it. I really couldn't. And now Jack will do the rest of his movement. Okay, Gene Stealer jumped over there, Swarm Lord moved there. These guys advanced forward, they wandered round, he jumped over the wall. Psychic phase.
Psychic phase. Let's start with the smite coming down straight into that guy right there. Okay. I will...
He gets +1 for resonance bar.
Yeah, but I'm going to reroll anyway.
Now he failed. No, he's a 5, doesn't he? Is it 5 for smite?
It's a 5 for smite, yeah.
So it does still go off.
On the first smite,
Gets 1 wound.
1.
Down to 7.
The beginning of the downfall.
Not really.
Wait, yeah, doesn't he have 9 wounds? So it'd be 8.
Thank you.
I play fairly.
Yep, okay. Next.
I cast Catalyst on the Gene Stealers.
Okay. They're going to need it.
Yeah, they are. And they made
That
it.
goes off, yeah. They don't get it against him anyway, but...
Psychic interrogation.
Yeah.
You were like, is he going to cast the horror? Nah. Oh, yay, I make it off.
Okay.
So that's 3 more victory points. And then I cast the horror on those guys. Or, do I cast the horror on those? No, I'm going to do the horror on these guys.
Okay.
That makes it off as well.
Cool. 2 seconds. There we go. Right. Shoosting.
Shooting phase.
Where are you starting?
Let's start with the things that should be dead.
What?
The Hive Guard.
Okay. Yeah, it should be. Yep.
Big, tall, floaty ghost.
Hit it on 3s.
So 3.
Running on 3s. Oof.
Yeah, but I only need a 6.
1 goes through. He's down to 7.
No, he's in 7.
7 wounds. So he's not dying this turn.
Yeah, he's not.
Exocrine.
Yes, Exocrine. I do see a bunch of guys that are begging to be shot, but I also see a flailed one.
Flayed.
Flayed one. Flayed one.
I finished painting them at some point, do the skin.
Yeah, I'll shoot the flayed one out. But no, I'll shoot the big army.
Okay.
Because the big squad, I don't have that many attacks on with the Swarm Lord. I really need a sweeping attack.
Well, we'll see what he gets.
Like how Be'lakor has. Like
yeah.
that.
Okay, come on. Oof.
Oh, no, that doesn't. I still get 2 of those. Because 2 of those were 2s.
What's the distance? Is it still 12 inches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, even if it wasn't, I have the Broodlord to connect the dots.
That would still need to be 12 inches.
Yeah, but he has the base.
Yeah, but if it's 6 inches, Jack, I wouldn't reach. So, okay. 3s. Oh, what's the strength of it? Roll. We'll just check in a minute. Okay, check, see if I need to roll that one as well. 6s. So 5 full so far.
Strength 7.
5 full and 4 get back up, and I reroll one of them. They all get back up. Okay.
Again.
We're shooting with the Hive Guard again. Who are they shooting at? You can still do 2 more wounds to him.
I'm going to split my shots. Half are into the ghost. Half are into this squad because they just feel like an irritant.
Okay. So Nightbringer. 4 hits. Wounding on 3s.
3.
Yep, they will go through, so he's now down to 6. No, down to 5. Apologies.
5.
Cool. Oh, pardon me. Any other shots into the warriors?
Yeah, the shots into the warriors.
And then 2s. Oh, sorry. Got my own dice. So 6s. And do 2 of them. So 2 die.
Hey!
And we're going to take them off the front here. Hey, Jack. Right, hungry phase. Where would you like to go?
I would like to go to McDonald's. But yeah, Gene sees into Floating Ghost.
Just him?
Just him.
Okay, roll your charge.
I ain't letting you get a mass Overwatch.
Okay, let's move them in. I don't know. So we are doing Scything Talons because he gets to reroll his 1s because the AP makes no difference here. So hitting on 2s. Reroll the 1s.
So many ones.
It's alright. Nice. And then wounding on 5s. There you go, wounding on 5s. Not too many. 11 4-up invulnerables. Oh look, I take 3 wounds.
Perfect. That puts you down to 1. When that puts you down to 2. Darn it.
And he will heal one of those next turn. Okay, so Swarmlord, go for it.
Swarmlord, yes. So 6 attacks in the tail, so that's 6, and then I'll grab a tail guy. That'll be that guy. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. AP.
AP, I think it's -3. Let me double check that.
Mind out of the way then.
Swarmlord.
And the tail, just check the tail.
AP -3 on the sabers, 0 on the tail.
4-up save. So 4 of them fall. Ba, 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 ba. I get to reroll 1 of those. No, I don't, because I'm not within 6 inches of a lord. So 4 of them stay down.
Hey!
Sliced into little pieces. And now they shall pile in and fight back. Okay. 10 attacks. Reroll 1 of those. And then 5s. Jack, 2 saves, no AP.
Okay, so 2 3-up saves.
Takes a wound.
That puts him back down to 10. So he goes from... he goes up and down, up and down.
Up and down. As we go. Oh, no. Nightbringer.
Nightbringer attack back. How many attacks does he have?
Let me decide which profile I'm going to use. Yes, sweeping attack. 2s. And then 3s. Ooh. Nice. So that is 9 5-up invulnerable saves, and you cannot use your Feel No Pain. So that's 7 dead Gene Stealers.
That's enough to keep my 4 attacks up.
For now.
7 dead, you say?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll come back.
Why not?
Mine will be done on this Necron Warriors and on the Tesla Immortals. We're going to put some shots into the Swarmlord over there. Death Marks are moved over so they can snipe the Broodlord. No, you don't get Lookout Sir against them. Murder Buckets and Chronomancer have come up here. So it's given the 5-up invulnerable to the Flayed ones, who are going to help with what's left of the Gene Stealers. Spend the command point for him to use both of his powers into the Gene Stealers. Start with Gaze of Death. So for each 4-up, it's a D3 mortal wounds. Of course. An antimatter meteor. Of course. Absolutely nothing. Shooting. Okay. Both squads of murder buckets into the Dimicarion. So hitting on 3s because they're with the Mancer. Oh, I can reroll one of those. Wounding on 5s. Jack, 3 saves at -2 on the Dimicarion.
Pretty sure these are 5-ups, but I'll check afterwards.
What, 2 go through?
Yeah, 2 go through no matter what.
And then 1 shot from the Entropic Lance. From the Chronomancer.
So how much damage are those though?
Just 1 each.
Okay, so that puts them down.
So hitting on 3s. Hits. Toughness of the Dimmy, 7.
Toughness 7, I'm pretty sure, yeah, let me check.
I'm going to command point that.
Yeah, toughness 7.
Okay, it doesn't wound. 5 shots from the Death Marks into the Broodlord. Everything hits. Toughness of Broodlord.
Toughness of Broodlord. Pretty sure it's toughness 6, I will check though.
Let me roll this. So that's fine. It's 2 wounds and 2 mortal wounds in addition. So that's 2 4-up saves.
That's 1 made.
So he's taken 3 wounds.
Okay, so that's half his health. Cool.
Sweet.
He doesn't have that much wounds.
Nope.
He's a glass cannon.
5 shots from... Well, sorry, 10 shots. I've got 2 shots each from these guys into the Swarmlord. So hitting on 2s. 6s are an additional hit. I can reroll one of those. Okay, so everything hits. Wounding on 5s. So that's 2 saves at -1. 2 4-up invulnerable saves on the Swarmlord. Takes another wound. And shots from these guys. Hitting on 2s. Can reroll one of those. Wounding on 5s. That's another 3 4-up saves on the Swarmlord.
I made all 3 with a 6, 5, and 4.
No, that's cool. Charges. Flayed ones into the Gene Stealers. All these guys into the Dimikarian. Murder bucket number 1 fails. Murder bucket number 2 gets in. Oh, hang on. I've put these in a really weird place. Boom, boom. And Chronomancer fails. So just 2 murder buckets. And flayed ones, oh look, they're in.
How much damage can a murder bucket?
We're going to start with the flayed ones, because this is actually going to be lots. 15 attacks. Oh, drop one. Any 6s are an additional hit. I get to reroll one of those. So, that is that many hits. Sorry, that was a 6. And then 3 additional hits. Toughness is 4, so 4s. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-up invulnerable saves on the Gene Stealers, please.
I make 1.
They still have their 4-up Feel No Pain. You get it against it. 5-up Feel No Pain, sorry. Catalyst.
So I make 2 then. I make 2 saves then.
So 3 more die.
3 more die, cool. I'm gonna take these guys because I know it reduces my...
Careful.
Because I know it reduces my attacks, but I need that boost. That boost is what keeps me.
Yep. So 6 attacks from the murder buckets. They get the dynasty keyword. Yes, they do. So I get to reroll one of those. And then wounding on 5s. 2 saves on the Dimikarian at AP -1.
Okay, so these are 2 4-ups.
Takes 2 more wounds.
Go to 13, please.
Go murder buckets. Right. Where would you like to go next?
Well.
Can't find 13. Hang on. Yeah? You're splitting your attacks? Because you've got some that aren't in combat with the Nightbringer.
No, I'll keep all my attacks in the Nightbringer.
Okay, but you have some that aren't in combat with the Nightbringer, so they can attack. So you could do 3 into the flayed ones and then 5 into the Nightbringer.
Quick thing I like to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect, still have the right amount. Okay, so 3 into the flayed ones, 5 into the Nightbringer.
Yep. Where are you starting?
I'll start with the 3 into the flayed ones.
Okay.
Because I don't attack flayed ones as often as I attack
Well, you've never
Nightbringers.
attacked flayed ones, to be fair. Right, where are you rolling?
I'll roll right here.
Cool.
Rending claws.
4s? Stop moving stuff.
Don't do intentionally, sorry. So that's that. Okay, so that's 3, 1 being a
So
rending claw.
2 5-ups. So 3 go down. And 1 gets back up. Leaving 3 of them. Okay, now into the Nightbringer. This is the point where you want to kill him.
Yes. Even if I don't kill him, I'll escape combat with him and then just shoot him to death. It's less climactic, but...
We'll see what happens now, won't we?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still firing, but not firing.
A lot of attacks.
Stabbing a lot of attacks into you. Scything talons. So grab the 1s, reroll them. Okay.
Lots of hits, and then 5s.
Yep.
Oh boy.
This is pretty much as many as I had last time.
Yep. So how many?
2.
5?
I'm just taking away the fails.
Yeah,
There's
so
one
5.
Right there. There's one here.
I know, that's why I said 5. 5 4-ups. He takes 2 wounds.
Okay, that's irritating. I can smite into combat, so...
Yeah, but now he's going to fight back. So I'm just going to kill him. So 6 attacks. I'll reroll. It's 5 dead Gene Stealers.
5 dead. Okay.
I did the powerful one that just kills them.
Wait, I didn't get my film.
Nope, not against that. Well, nothing, no feel no pains against him ever, but I did the one that doesn't let you get an invulnerable.
Okay, I take away the 5 that keep me in combat with him, so I'm just gonna make sure he dies.
Yep, but he is going to consolidate. Okay, so the end of that turn, things didn't go well. Oh, fight back with the Dimmy.
Fight back with Dimmy, yeah!
I don't know how much I need to actually worry about him rolling this, but it'll make him happy.
It'll make me very happy. Okay, so that's... This is 4 wounds, by the way.
Yep.
So would that be wounding on...
What's his strength?
I think 7. Let me check. Yeah, straight 7.
Toughness 5.
Okay, so the 3s then?
AP?
AP minus 3.
And the tail?
Minus 3. One's 2, one's D3 plus 3.
Okay, so it doesn't matter, so 2 6-up saves. They both die.
D3 plus 3. Yay, it's a plus 1 explode.
Okay. Tyranid. Turn 4. Dimmy's moved up here. Death Leapers come on here. They've fallen out of combat like cowards. And the Broodlords moved round. So, Psychic Phase, where are you starting?
Swarm Lord, Psychic Interrogation. I'll roll the dice over here. 7.
Yep.
It's off. That's
Another 3.
Points. Then I cast the horror into that group. Again, makes it off.
Yep.
Cool.
Excellent. Sorry, just we're using our lovely DNA Wargaming points thing that I made up, and it seems to work quite well. So thank you to me for doing that. That was awesome. Okay, where are we? Broodlord.
He casts Smite.
Yep.
10 that goes off.
Excellent.
D3.
Yep.
That's 3 more. That's
Kills
3.
the flayed ones. They were closer. It's all about positioning, buddy.
Let me double check, because I believe you may just I may just be able to bring that back. Darn it, he had no. Okay.
Gonna have to shoot him.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I guess I'll cast Callus on the Dimicarium then.
Yep.
Makes it off.
Excellent.
1 more.
Right, shooting.
Yeah, shooting. Shooting. I'm going to split my shots with the Hive Guard.
Okay.
So half the shots into Death Leaper. No, into
Nightbringer. You can shoot the Death Leaper if you want.
No, I ain't shooting Death Leaper. And then the Chum Bucket.
And then range of the Chum Bucket.
With the Chum Bucket. I'm pretty sure they're in range. Let me check the Rangepedia.
Yep, you're good.
In range of Chum Buckets. Cool. What's that actual name I forgot?
Murder Buckets.
Okay.
No, not really. The Cryptothralls. Okay, here we go. What's this at?
Death Leaper.
Nightbringer. 3 hits. 3s.
Been in this situation before. That's 2. Can you make 1?
Makes it.
And that's...
Hang on. He's fine.
What?
4 up invulnerable.
What was that first thing then?
He winded him twice.
No, yeah.
I rolled them 1 at a time.
Yeah, so one made it.
4 up invulnerable. I rolled a 4 and a 5. He's fine.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Pay attention, Jack.
Speak not of false idols other than the Emperor here.
Okay. What are you doing now?
The other six.
Yep, into the murder buckets. I like chum buckets though.
Yeah. Okay.
So 5 hits. Toughness 5. So 3 wounds. AP minus 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 5s. 1 goes through.
That's 3.
1 dead. Does he have reanimation protocols? Nope. Does not reanimate.
And then I shoot all my X-Cran shots into him as that's all I can literally shoot at because that's all I can see. Chum bucket, yeah.
Chum bucket. Cannot target the Chronomancer. Oof.
Ooh. Very much glad I got those warriors. Those warriors are so
3s.
helpful. aren't they, though?
I disagree.
Helpful for me. Okay.
6/5 ups. Oh, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Not too much of a surprise.
Oh, look. Look who's for the charge. Oh, wait, no. Shoot with the Death Leaper.
Yep.
Let me get his shots out, because I never get to use him.
You can just never use him. Right, we'll have a look. So, Hive Guard are shooting again.
All shots into one guy. You know who the guy is. It's
Well, the Chronomancer.
No, it's that guy.
Oh, the Nightbringer.
Nightbringer.
3s. It's good. It's above average.
Yeah.
3s.
Because it's above average doesn't mean it makes me happy.
2 go through, so I cannot save him. On a 4-up, he explodes. Oh dear, hang on. D3 mortal wounds on the Gene Stealers for 3. Pop, pop, pop.
Pop, pop, pop.
D3 mortal wounds on the Warriors for 2. Pop, pop. Pop, pop.
Pop, pop.
Any community fans out there know what I'm talking about? Excellent. And he is gone. He's done bugger all this game.
Yeah.
Hungry phase, where are you starting?
Dimakaran into the Chronomancer, whatever he's called.
Yep, roll the charge.
So I want to kill the assassin, because I want the assassination. So that's a 6, so that's him. By a decent amount.
Death Leaper.
Death Leaper. Yeah, he'll do his 9-inch charge. Hey, it's a Death Leaper.
It's me, Death Leaper.
How many wounds does he have?
Not enough.
I need to know. This is actually important.
Again, not many.
Oh, yeah.
What difference does it make?
I want to know if the Death Leaper can actually
4.
kill him. Okay, so he can kill him. Perfect.
Okay. Swarmlord.
Swarmlord, I thought, did you move out of combat?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, he charges and he makes it.
And I will Overwatch over there.
Okay.
Overwatch.
Sorry.
2 hits. 1 wound at AP -2. Takes a wound. He's down to 9.
He has a habit of just going down by 1 wound every turn, doesn't he?
And he's in. Excellent. Right. I'm not worried about that because he cannot kill the squad and their objective secured. So as long as 2 of them survive.
My charges. Gene Stealer.
Bring it.
Makes it.
Brittany, bitch. Right. Where would you like to go first? I've only got 1 command point left, so I can't interrupt anywhere.
Oh, cool. Then I will just.
Dealer's choice.
I'll start with the Death Leaper.
Cool. Let's get his dice together. What are you using?
I will be using Rending Talons instead of actually no, I'll use Grasping Claws. It seems better. Weapon skill 2 up. So that's my only miss. Then -1 AP.
Strength.
6.
So probably 3s.
Okay, so that's 3. Each of these is 2 damage.
1 goes through.
Okay, so that's 2 damage.
So I'm down to 2.
Yep. And now time for the finishing move. From the high ropes, the Dimakaran stabs the tiny guy.
Watch him bounce off. So 3s. Because he's not as good as you think.
Yeah. That's,
And then
to be fair, some
3s.
people bring 3 of them, so. Into battles like these.
So this is the normal ones.
Each of anyone that makes it in is a death for him.
Yeah. And my command point. He comes back.
What?
With D3 wounds. So just the 1, but he is out of combat.
It's that thing.
Brr, brr, brr. Stormlord. Okay, Gene Stealer first. What's he attacking with?
Rending Claws.
Okay, here we go. 2 hits. Just roll it.
Damn it.
2 5-ups. 1 goes down and stays down.
It kills the kill.
Oh. Oops, daisy. Oh my goodness me. My turn. Oh, shush. Okay, where are you?
Now Swarmlord.
Yep. 2s.
literally everything.
Yep. What's the AP on the tail?
-3. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
so that's all of them down. How many is
Let me
that?
check quickly though, because it might not be. Swarmlord view. No, it's 0 on the tail.
Okay, so he's fine. So 6. Hang on. And I can reroll. Oh, I reroll 1s because they're warriors. Okay, so 4 stay down.
4.
Attacks back against Gene Stealer. That's definitely moved. 2 hits, 1 wound, 1 5-up and vulnerable save. This is where you shouldn't have charged the Gene Stealer. And he's dead.
He was literally doing nothing, so you might as well.
Oh boy. Right. Necron turn 5, battle round 5.
You have 3 objectives.
It's getting tight. Tesla Immortals. So they will shoot him. So they're going to be hitting on 4s because of the -2, but they've got +1. They normally hit on 3s, +1 2s, -2. So 4s. I can reroll 1 of those. Cool. And those 6s are additional hits. Toughness.
Toughness 4.
So 3s. And this is at -2 additional hits. Okay, so that is 8 normal saves.
So 8 fire saves. How much damage is each?
Just 1.
So
I mean, this should do it.
I literally need to make 3 of these and he survives.
Yep. Yeah, nope. He's taken 6 wounds.
Ooh.
Command point.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on.
Nope, he's dead. There's another character. Pop, pop. It's over here. And we're going to put everything from this squad into the Swarm Lord, because why not? So, shots into the Swarm Lord. I can reroll 1 of those. I'm hitting on 2s because of my will be done. And then 5s. Ooh. Damn it. Come on. Come on. So that is 6 saves at -1 on the Swarm Lord. So 6 4-ups.
I made 1. He's down to 4.
Sweet. Okay.
You have to regen that. That's going to be in everything.
I'm out of gun. So let's do some charges. Oh, Chronomaster charge, because why not? He didn't do anything, but they also didn't do anything back to him. That is the end. This is Tyranids Turn 5. So this is Jack's last chance to score some victory points. Easy. Let's see what happens after the movement phase. Dimmy's moved up here. Those Gene Stealers fallen out of combat with the terrifying Chronomancer. And he's staying over there to try and... If he takes that objective off me and kills me off it, that's going to score him extra points. Psychic.
Psychic interrogation.
Here's the last one, isn't he?
Makes it.
Yep, so that's another 3.
Then I will cast Smite this time, actually.
Okay.
So, makes it, that's D3, that's 2. That's
So,
2 dead guys.
Yep.
So don't even get
I know. 2 dead, and you score another 3. That's it for Psychic, because I've killed all the other Psychic characters. Shooting, where are you starting?
I'm going to start with the Exocrine. I already measured up into those guys.
Yeah, not anymore. I took off the 2 closest guys.
So I guess into that guy then.
He's in trouble. Here we go. Healthy amount of misses. And then toughness 4.
This will be...
Was he strength 8, is he?
I'm pretty sure. Otherwise he's strength... I'm pretty sure he's strength 8, not strength 7. Why would he be strength 7? Please don't say you're strength 7 secretly. Curses it's strength 7. Darn it, so it's only on 3s.
So 5s. 5 4-up saves, 4 up invulnerable. How many damage?
2 each.
Yeah, so that does get him.
Just a single one needs to hit.
Yep. Plop. I like my list, but I don't think it's good against armies like this.
Yeah. Then the Hive Guard into the big squad.
Yep. 3s. These are strength 8, so these will be 2s. So 6 at AP -2.
AP -2.
So 6s. So 5 go down and 2 get back up. So 3 stay down. Take them really random places so you can't charge my warlord. Okay.
And then let's do it again.
That's the last of your command points.
No. Making a big risk here.
Here we go.
Believe in myself. Okay.
Whew. Apologies that you're on at the time of film this. This is at 11:15 at night at the moment.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7. So 6s and 1 more. So 6 go down. I get to reroll 1s. So 5 stay down.
Perfect.
I can really take them off this end, to be honest. 4, 5, yeah. You can't get in. So I knock that one. Can't get the warlord with your charge. Oh, move my finger.
Okay.
Charges.
Charging phase. Dimikarian will charge.
Just the warriors.
Just the warriors.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's an 8.
Do you want to go? It doesn't really matter.
Just gotta do a curve around because I want to. And then Swarmlord charges. He makes a 6, so he's just gonna pink himself.
Is he within 3 inches of the objective? That's what's important right now.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, but he needs to be in
So
combat.
he was here, so I mean, I can,
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
don't want to put him on an angle like that.
Okay, where would you like to go first? I've got no command points, so it makes no odds to me.
Swarmlord. Swarmlord.
Really rolling over here. That's everything?
Yep.
Oh.
I know. Just, it's everything.
Okay, so I'm in cover now with 2 of them because you're on the other side of the wall. So we're going to start there. So that's. Is there any AP on the tail?
-3 on the. On
Okay,
both
so
things.
6s. Oh, so 1's dead there. And that's the score. And Dimikarian, we'll come back in a sec because there's only a certain amount he can kill. Jack,
Yeah.
do you know the results?
No, not on the site. I'm really excited. I don't think I won, but I hope I won.
It's close. So, Necrons scored 75.
75.
75. Tyranids, 67. You actually scored more on the primaries than me, but where you didn't do anything on your synaptic.
I didn't have enough synaptic.
Yeah,
synaptic
your synapse
things.
stuff just didn't kill.
Plus, it only really works with higher wound stuff.
Yeah.
And most of your things weren't high enough wound
Yeah.
for it to properly actually take into effect.
That's
I was
what held
keeping
you
a
back.
tally though. I never got far enough.
Yeah, so you scored 15 on your secondaries. Most of that was psychic interrogation, so that's a really good one for you.
Yeah.
I scored 25. From Stranglehold, Assassination, or the Witch. Mixing those 2 together against a psychic army is fantastic. Because I want to kill your characters anyway, and then get more for killing your characters. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
I managed to take out your Warlord there, right at the end, which, if I hadn't done that, it would have been even closer. But no, you needed to get me off these objectives, because me holding 3 for Stranglehold, you had to get me off. You were focusing on other stuff, which I get, but that blob in the middle, and you just couldn't shift the warriors over on the other flank with the Swarmlord very quickly.
Yeah.
Again, it's.
I feel like I kept feeling like I need more attacks, even if it did even if it did a bit less damage. I kept running low.
That's why I focused over there with the Scarabs. That's why I focused down the Gene Stealers. So I knew they'd be a bigger problem than the Swarm Lord.
Yeah, because they have the many.
They got more attacks. So yeah, took out the Hormigants, focused down the Gene Stealers, and then that blob just lived. There's probably different things I could have taken, different decisions I could have made. The Nightbringer just didn't get anywhere.
Yeah, I literally just went, yeah, no, he's not going to be allowed to do anything.
I know why I sat him so far back. I should have gotten forward.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad I properly used the Dimicarium that time though. Like he was out there, he was killing things. Like
he survived.
Yeah,
he survived the whole game.
He survived the whole game.
That's the first time.
No, second.
Is it?
No, third. No, second. Yeah, second. I have to keep tally in my head.
Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. If you've got all the way to the end, I really appreciate it. Now you get to listen to us waffle, little bits and pieces there. Please don't forget to subscribe, drop us a like, comment down below, point out all the mistakes we made, because I'm sure we made some. Yeah, yeah, definitely made some. And do check us out. Search me on Twitch, DomDNA. Saturday nights we'll be doing stuff together, and then just check out the schedule for the rest. I will be updating that shortly.
And if any of you Tyranid fans out there have heard, which you probably have heard of the Parasite of Mortrex, I just want to know your opinions on it, because I think it sounds really happy and really cool, and I'm excited for it.
To be fair, if you still haven't heard it by the time this video comes out, which is probably 2 weeks, what are you doing? You living under the biomass? Tyranid related joke, do you like it?
Yeah.
Happy